What do you miss? That's what I'm asking you right now. What do you miss from a kid? What's something like a game, some toys, movies, I was gonna say games again because I am stupid, but I missed so much as a kid. I cannot believe how many things we just walked on by. So let me give you a good example. Who here remembers Cartoon Network? Who remembers all those shows as you watch as a kid? You ever go on like Instagram or TikTok and I don't know what other things you use, and you see those things at the nostalgic channels where they play the old intros of other shows that you watch as a kid, and you're like, wow, I forgot about that. Do you know how many things I forgot about? I think that we all forgot about. They played a huge part in our lives. As a kid, we were like, this is like the best show. Teen Titans Go. I was a kid. That's what I watched. I know it's not as good as the regular Teen Titans, but just I was 12 or less. So don't worry. But like the things that we were like so attached to as a kid. I had G.I. Joe figures for my dad who passed it down to me. I had all these toys that my dad just gave to me. My parents gave to me. And now you go watch some Wildcrats. You're older. You see these new shows. They suck. I cannot even like begin to say how much they suck. The best thing to come out this whole, I think, for these new kids' generations, honest to God, was Bluey. Bluey was pretty good. No, that's actually a good show for kids. It wasn't like Brain Rot, where they just went red, and show a number as a monkey goes through it and shatters a ball with the red and number 1 on it. And that was it. That stuff, I don't know how kids can take that. It has a lot of colors. Shut up, Timmy. You don't know what good shows are if you're going to say that this is a good show because a monkey runs through a red ball. Anyways, I'm going to get off track. You know what I mean. These shows nowadays suck. I feel bad for kids. And if you're young and watching this, that's your generation. Like, as a kid my age, my parents would watch the shows that I would watch and be like, oh, they just get worse and worse. Like, you know they do. They just get worse and worse. But I think, like, Maze World Gumball, Gravity Falls, like, all the big shows, Adventure Time, regular show, those were peak. I'm not even, like, I still can say, like, Scooby-Doo as a kid. Like, when my grandparents were kids, those shows are good. They had good shows. They were well animated, well storyboarded, and had a purpose. Excuse me. They taught you something. They taught you either a lesson or a story, how to problem solve, and be like, oh my god. In Scooby-Doo, you'd be like, who's the villain? And you'd be like, it's gotta be that guy. I don't know why. It has to be him. As a kid, if you got that right, holy moly, the adrenaline, the magnitude of just going, yep, I know this. I can solve mysteries. Nowadays, kids are trying to figure out what the hell is the difference between red and blue. Still, at the age of like 10, it is scary. Kids can't even read because the shows don't teach on the read. Who here remembers Word Girl? Okay, I'm not going to be mean to her, but that lady was the reason why I hated words for a bit. But she taught me things. She taught me what words meant, what they do, and how they're used. And I was like, wow, I did not know this. I couldn't read for a very long time. And so those shows helped me how to read, how to do stuff. But now these shows can't even teach you how to, like, Coco Melon. Get the fuck out of here, Coco Melon. I hate that show. Why? Why do I hate it so much? They repeat the same rhymes, the same rhythm. Because kids, humans actually, like patterns. We like to know. We like to know what's going on. We don't like the unknown. So when kids are singing the same song, ba, 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 you know the beat. It's just, they repeat it over and over. Because kids are glued. They slap their screens with their faces, with their crumbs in the cracks of their tablets, and be like, this is peak. This right here is the best show I've ever seen. They have no clue that Gravity Falls is coming back. They have no clue that Maze World Gumball is there. They had no clue about these amazing shows. It's from my childhood are existent. Parents who have kids right now, who are in their 20s, early 20s, who just had these new Gen Alphas, we call them, I think. Those things, I need you to gather them all of them, and just put them in front of a TV with good shows. And take that tablet out their damn hands, because I know damn well they're picking their nose and slapping on that screen as they're scrolling. Ugh. Anyways, we gotta bring back some good shows. We need more stuff like Bluey. And be like, What about Bluey? If you haven't seen Bluey, understandable. I watched a few episodes because I was like, hey, why is everyone so like it was? This is a kid's show. It's a kid's show, and parents can watch it too. And that's the best part about kids shows that need to come back. That even when I was a kid, Miss World Gumball, Gravity Falls, my dad could sit and watch with us. Because why? Why, you wonder? Because the show had jokes for adults that kids would understand. That's what we need in these shows. Because parents, I know you don't want to sit there in front of the TV while your kids watch a Cocomelon. You want to smash the TV, turn it down. Is your kid's clapping his one finger? You know, like, oh God, I hate this imagery. I hate it so much. We need to bring back good shows. Games. Let me get into games now. What we need to bring back. What I miss. Oh, God. Okay, Call of Duty, good example. Right now, Black Ops 6 just came out in like about weeks or so ago. It was hyped, and it was great. Like, honestly, I would say, by its, like, generality, it's like, okay, it's a good rendition of Black Ops of the games, like the classics. Great. But what we're missing is, like, in Black Ops 1 and 2, you feel like you earn stuff. Nowadays, there's some, like, I don't know, games just get more boring. They get repetitive. They do the same things. Battle Royale. Yay, we're gonna do the Battle Royale. All right, what's this game doing? It's very popular. Let's copy that part of the game. Microtransactions and all this money spent in skins, new maps, DLCs, unfinished games. You can't even get a finished game anymore. I'm sorry. You can't get one. All of them are just usually piles of messes rushed out by a giant big corporation guys who probably never play video games at all and be like, hey, we need to release this game right now. It's like, sir, we have like another year to go to develop this. The guy's sitting there rubbing his belly button, flicking at the employee's head on the desk as he's typing up tens of thousands of lines of code and goes, I need this promotion from bigger ups to release this game soon. The fans want him. What, the fans want a finished game, sir? And you're fired! And they hire a new person that's willing to just just suck whoever's higher ups, to just push a game. Because there's no point to release a full game anymore. No. That's what, they don't miss that. They want to spend money on cool skins to be better. Yay! Nope. Fun parts of games, gone. Who here remembers Pixel Gun 3D? As a kid, oh my lord, max level, you're talking to a level 30 right here, guys. Not to brag, I was 10. No, dang, I was 8. Holy moly. But let's just go back. The game wasn't pay to win. You earned to win. You earned XP. You earned weapons. You did things to get better. Yes, there was like armor. Yes, there was things that like had you advantage. But that's just like different games have classes. There's heavy, there's lights, there's all that stuff. You learned how to play the game. If someone's wearing heavy armor, you'd use a sniper. If someone's using no armor, you just use an SMG. You know. But now it's like, okay, how many grand do I have to put in this game to have any advantage? Nowadays, I think the bare minimum to be like average, like every other player, it's like $100 and $200, it feels. Because everyone's shoving money in these games. And they're half the time not finished, like I said. They don't have all this pizzazz, all the full releases, so many bugs. But then but they patched the bugs later. Yes, the bugs that they could have patched this whole time. They had years. Let's get to like games like Concord. That's a failure and a half. You don't just push a game. You don't just do things because you want to fit something. And look, don't let me get into agendas when it comes to games. No one cares. People want fun. We don't care what the game has. And if it's a game about lore like Warhammer or 40K, Warhammer 40K, their lore, their game is it's good gameplay and everything, but their lore is deep. It's like what they did with Disney, with Star Wars. Instead of, here's the lore, this is what the guy's been building, you have all this stuff, stories. Let me just stop myself again 1 second. I'm going now into another rant. What I missed right here, so I'm going to bring it back right now. What I missed is when games, stories, anything didn't have an agenda. And I know it's 2024. We're screwed when it comes to that kind of stuff, because if you mention that Some girl, bald on one side with blue hair on the other side, glasses with a prescription that can see through space, with a buck tooth that's gonna comment, "Well, when I was your..." Shut up. Shut up, Cassandra. We do not need to hear right now. What we need to hear is what we all agree on, is saying, we don't want games that are fitting an agenda. We want games that are like, hey, we want this. We've been looking for, like in Star Wars, like, hey, we want a game based on this character because he has a really important story to us. He's had no games. Let's say like Han Solo didn't have a game. Like, let's say more lore on him. Like, someone wants something like that, or Darth Vader. You have all this stuff. What's his name? I'm sorry, I don't know the guy's name who made Star Wars. That's just something I can't remember right now. He makes all this stuff, and he has lore. Disney buys it and goes, fuck you, and just leaves his lore. Pushes away, and then they go, all right, guys, what's gonna make this generation happy? No one's happy. Not a single person's happy. No one's happy with what they push, because it sucks. They suck at what they do. We want stories that are good. Imagine if Warhammer all of a sudden stopped their lore, if another company bought it and went, hey guys, so blue hair girl said that this is really bad to just her feelings. So we're going to stop this part. The whole entire game that, it's the lore. It's like a part of the game. We're stopping that. Because now there's this new person that is for her. It makes her happy. What? Not the general public, not like everyone. No. Why would we do that? We gotta make this person happy because they want to be happy. I really hate that kind of stuff. We need to stop doing this. Like, honestly, I don't even care if it offends anyone at this point. It's just stupid. I hate it so much. Games are being ruined. Games, movies, everything are being ruined. From just people being like, I'm going to cancel this. Why? My feelings got hurt all the time. Do you know how many slurs have been called in Call of Duty on every day of occasion when I was a kid? Too many to count. Do you know how many times people doxed me? People said my name, address, my maiden name of my mother. A lot. And do you know what I did with that frish as a kid? I didn't care because I was online. This stuff happens online. No matter what, no matter how many times of precautions we take all the time to stop that stuff, it's gonna happen. There's no way to stop it. Shut up. You don't get it. No matter how hard we try, there's gonna be people that try to break rules. There's always hackers in games. Good anti-cheats, cool. They work, but it's not gonna stop the cause. People are gonna still try. So instead of saying that you're gonna go remove everything completely and make everyone happy, you're not gonna do that. Instead of making the loud part of people, like, let's say 5% of people hate this one thing and they're loud about it. You're not going to fix that one little thing for that 5% of people. You look at the 95 and go, yeah, it's not a problem. Like, we could deal with that. I mean, I don't really care. But that 5% is like, I hate this thing so much. You need to remove it from cancel the game. You lost 5% of the players. Oh, no. Nope, you're going to lose the 95 because you got to make that 5% a little happier. Because that 5% is really important because on Twitter, they can complain louder than anyone else. Holy moly, we got so much social media and stuff. But, oh God, I'm about to pop a blood vessel right now because this is getting on my nerves. You know what I mean. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this episode. I felt like a little rant. I really miss all the stuff we had as a kid that wasn't pushed because they had to, but was pushed because we want it. We want this stuff because it makes more people happy. All right. Hope you enjoy. Have a great day or night or anything. And toodaloo.